Welcome back to CUIT112 YouTube channel. This is part 2 of Excel practice questions that we are discussing here. First section or first video of this series was talking about the if function. We talked about navigation. If you haven't watched it, please make sure you watch part 1 of this series of videos. Right, we still have more questions to talk about, so let's get into them. We've discussed about the story itself, we've discussed about the table, and we've discussed about this question and that answer, and I've indicated that one can have an answer, one can have this formula which is different to another person's formula but giving the same result. Like here I'm having 4 students and all of them will get distinctions because they have passed, they have given me the correct formulas. Right, so never ever mind about having a different answer from your colleagues. Just make sure that your answer is giving out the correct output. Right, so let's now talk about another question. Write an Excel formula to print the decision. So the decision is here, but there is a statement which tells us the formula which is needed for us to print the decision. The students are also given a decision on whether to proceed to the final exam or to repeat the test. Now nothing is known about the formula that is going to be applied. A student will repeat the test if he or she failed it. So if the moment I see if, I now know that it's an if function to be applied. If he or she failed it, otherwise the student proceed to the final exam. So if I fail, if a student fail, the student repeats, otherwise the student will proceed. Right, so let's go back to our Excel. All right, so I'm going to delete all these other things so that we are left with only this one. All right, so here we put our decision, and the formula is what? The formula said if a student passes, then the decision is proceed, otherwise it's a fail. This okay? Right, so what we do now is we say equal sign. We now say if, like what we did previously. So we are now saying if the value in C2 is equal to pass, then we need to print the decision which says proceed. Right, we put a comma there, means otherwise the student failed. So we put a value for false, which is repeat, and then we close our bracket, press enter. So those who passed will proceed. So this one will repeat. This one. So so here we have used this this column to decide whether the person will proceed or will repeat. Now if you want, you might say decision again, another formula. I'm giving you another formula. We said if student passes, then he will proceed. So we may use this column. So I will say if what, if b2, the value in b2 is greater than 39, means this person has got a pass, then the person will proceed. Otherwise that person will repeat. So if I apply autofilling, then you will see the same result. That's it. So these are the two formulas that you can put. So I want you to observe that whenever I'm writing a series of letters or a string or words, when I'm writing words, not numbers, I am putting double quotes. Wherever I'm putting words or a series of characters, I'm putting double quotes. So when I say C2 equal to pass, but here I said what? B3 greater than 39. 39 is not in any quote, so it's a value, it's a number, so it's not surrounded by anything, it stands on its own. So that's it for this second question, and that's the answer. And we see this is the first answer that we can have, and another possible answer using B2, this one using C2. So the same, and these formulas can be changed or can be manipulated in very what can I say, in many or millions ways, but still giving us the correct answer or correct output. So never mind if you got a different formula which is different from whoever's formula. So what is important is the correct output. Right, so I think we are done with this one. Let's go to the next one. Write an Excel formula to count the number of students that will proceed to the final exam. A student repeats the test if he or she failed it, otherwise the student proceed. Right, so this one is not, this question is not based on any statement on this story, but now we need to count here. This, how many cells or how many students have passed, how many students are having a proceed decision. So what we do is we go back to our Excel, and then I'll delete this one so that we put our other column here. If you are asked to give a formula, only give one formula or one formula that you know is correct. If you try to give me more formulas like what I'm doing here, you give me one which is correct and the other one which is wrong, and I will say this person is confused. I see. So give me the one that you are sure of. If you are sure that the formula that you're giving me is correct, then give me that one. Right, now let's look at this one. This one is the formula that we are about to apply is counting. So if you look at the formula, at the question, write an Excel formula to count the number of students. Count. So I'm now supposed to use a countif function. So here is what we do. I'll just say proceeding students. Right, and I enlarge that one. Then here is, I put a formula and now put count if, and the moment I put it that way, I will now select the range from D2, I'll say D2 up to D8. You see, so I'm now counting. I'm not telling the Excel software that I'm counting from this cell to that cell, from D2 to D8, where this criteria is met, where the value in those cells is proceed. Proceed and then close. Yes. Alright, so it's now giving me that where let me just put that one and say it's now 6. So here is the formula. Count if. I'm now counting this cell if it's having proceed. I will count this one if it's having the 10 proceed. I will count this one if it's having proceed, and so on. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's why it's giving me 6. There are so many versions of the correct answer. Somebody here we just used the cell, the column D. We can use another column which is C. So we just need to copy the formula. Just need to copy the formula to this one. But now we will say C here. C what? C2 up to what? C9. And what are we looking at? Those that pass are the ones that proceed. So how many are they? 6. I can still use column B. I can still use column B. I will say B2 up to B9. Those with mark which is greater than what? Greater than 39. Greater than 39. Alright, so here I just need to put this close and then press enter. So why is it giving me 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I ended this is B2 to B8, not B9. B8. So it must give me 6. So these are the formulas that one can put when asked such a question. So that's it. Let's look at different versions. We have that which is using B, we have that which is using C, and that which is using column D. So that's it for Excel practice. Find more questions online so that you can practice and be familiar with these main functions of Excel. These are the main functions of Excel. Please, I recommend that you like, you comment, you share, and you subscribe to my channel. Today I'm going to upload so many videos. Today we will have many videos, more than one, more than two, because tomorrow I won't be available. I will be enjoying my child's birthday. Please subscribe, give a comment. If you have a question, the comment section is available for you. Watch part 1, watch this other video, I think this is the final one in this series. More videos are going to come about other topics. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your day.